Retirement is the moment when people can finally enjoy the leisure they'd always dreamed of. It can be a season of discovery and exciting life changes. However, some people can struggle to adapt to a shift in their daily structure and to the need to get out and about and actively mingle. Social clubs and organisations are a great option, but many people long to connect in even more meaningful ways during retirement. The Townswomen's Guild is one such organisation that offers friendship, new skills, charity work and political engagement. As National Chairman, Margaret Key explains.
My name is Margaret Key. I'm National Chairman for TG, Townswomen's Guild. I am one of 10 trustees for the UK. My main role, I suppose, is to visit guilds and federations and encourage members to enjoy themselves and to join us, and to organise or with my fellow trustees events for the guilds and federations on a national basis. The Townswomen's Guild are a women's organisation, the second largest women's organisation in the UK. We are a campaigning organisation, and I like to think we have two arms, two branches. The serious side, the campaigning side, we campaign on social issues to do with women, children, men, society in general. Our social side is where the guilds come into their own, where we have local events and each guild arranges its own programme. We have social events, we have walking clubs, reading groups, you know, you name it, whatever the guild wants to do, it can do.
Townswomen's Guild works on a monthly basis. We meet for the meetings, but other times on social things. We discuss issues of different importances and activities. Then a representative, which I am at the present time, go to federation meetings at Warsaw, and then on to the national headquarters in Birmingham.
When I retired, I did have some spare time on my hands. I was busy in other directions as well, but joining Townswomen Guild gave me more free time in the daytime to join other things associated with our TG, like a walking group that we go on every week, and to keep fit and walk the dog, and local history society and things like that. But there was more outings in daytime which I was able to take part in with TG.
It's a very important part of my life. I enjoyed being chair, but I also enjoyed being a tea lady here. I've joined the drama group and the choir, and for me, it's a very big part of my life, and I find a lot of satisfaction from the Guild.
I was one of the founder members. In 1967, a leaflet dropped through the door to say they're looking to start a Townswomen's Guild in Great Worley. And my husband suggested that I went along to the meeting. Well, I didn't like doing anything on my own. I still don't. So I said, no, I'm not going to go. But anyway, I did hear of someone else that was going to the meeting. So I went along, and I was surprised how many people I knew already. So they said, there must have been about 30 of us that turned up, and they said, next Wednesday, all meet here, and we'll choose the committee. So I went along next week, and there were only 8 people, and 7 of them went on the committee, and of which there's still 2 of us on the committee now.
We founded it, we felt that there was a need in Great Worley for a ladies' social group, but at the time, my mother-in-law had been recently widowed, and she was becoming lonely and isolated, and I thought it was a good inlet. My children were growing up, so I wanted something for me, for a lady to be out. I'd been a mum long enough, and so we came along to the original meetings, and she just flowered. She enjoyed Townswomen's Guild so much. She gave us so much of her life, and she lived well into her 90s, really enjoying Townswomen's Guild. It kept her going for a long, long time. She lived for Townswomen's Guild.
I was working full-time in Southport, and the lady I worked with just happened to mention to me one day that she was a member of this women's group. She didn't say Townswomen's Guild, a member of this women's group, and there was a meeting on Friday. She said, so if you've nothing better to do on Friday, if you're not doing anything else, why don't you come along with me? And I did, and I enjoyed it very much. It was a group of about 45, 50 ladies. They were doing various activities. They had a speaker at that particular evening who brought along antique garments and explained, you know, Victorian dresses and gloves and hats and things. And I thought, oh, this is quite interesting. And that was that. So the following month she said, another meeting on Friday. Do you want to come along? So I said, yeah, why not? Anyway, it was that second meeting that they asked me to take names and addresses of some of the ladies. So I said, yeah, I'll take your names and addresses if you like, that's fine. So I did, took the names and addresses of the ladies. And as the meeting was breaking up, they said, there's a committee meeting on Thursday, and it's at such and such an address. And I said, oh, no, I'm not on the committee. And they said, you are now. So that's how I got involved with TG.
When people first inquire about the Guild, they want to know what we do. We tell them that we have a lot of activities. We have the choir now, and we have the drama group. We've started a luncheon group as well. And the demonstrators that we have some very good demonstrators and talks about very interesting subjects. And they're interested then, but trips particularly. That was the one thing that made me become social secretary, was because my husband doesn't like going on holidays or days out. Well, I can't do it on my own. So I thought, right, if I'm social secretary, I get to do all the places that I want to go to.
The majority of our members are 40, 50s, 60s, so we do attract ladies who have recently retired, you know, those ladies who have worked for years and sort of spend 6 months saying, that's it, I've worked all these years, I'm not going to do anything now, and then suddenly find they've got a lot of time on their hands and need companionship, friendship, because, you know, they've worked all these years, but they don't necessarily have close friendships with their working colleagues. So, you know, they come along to a TG meeting and local to their house where they live, or perhaps with a friend, and, you know, they find friendship and activities and, you know, busy life. You can have a very busy life in TG.
Townswomen ladies always support each other. If people have had an accident or an illness, there's always somebody there who will lend a hand and support them. We do have a well-wishing lady who goes around and takes flowers and cards if we know of a member who's poorly. And so there is a good support system with Townswomen Guild, and comradeship is very important.
Friendship of the other girls. I was unfortunate to be ill 10 years ago, and they supported me tremendously through, I had breast cancer, and through my treatment and things like that, and got me well onto the road of recovery. I really love Townswomen's Guild.
Last year I broke my arm and wrist, and the support that I got from the ladies and friends that I would never have had I not been in the Townswomen's Guild was wonderful. And other supports as well, if you've got illness or you need to go anywhere or you need anything doing, there's always someone there to help you.
Well, we try and arrange outings for people, trips to theatres, anything of interest that's going on, we try and coordinate it so that our members get a chance to join the event or go to the theatre. Cinemas, we go to the cinema as well, a few of us. So we try and do a varied activities for our members.
All activities are more important when you get older than they are when you are young. If you are a lonely person or shy, or you're retiring yourself, it's a long day to be by yourself. And the Townswomen's Guild, of course, have afternoon meetings as well as evening meetings, so that they can, if they want to, join. But there are also many things that are associated with the Townswomen's Guild, and also activities that other people can have: swimming, leisure, bowls, all that sort of business. You just have to make the effort and think and look at your local paper or your local people, and people will introduce you to new and other interests than sitting at home looking at the box that's in the corner.
Join us after the break to find out more.
Since 1929, Townswomen's Guilds has been one of Britain's leading women's groups. Today, it continues to be an effective voice for women and offers them support and friendship opportunities. Members meet regularly at individual guilds throughout the UK to discuss relevant local and national issues, as well as participating in a wide range of diverse activities. The national organisation provides additional benefits, such as a quarterly magazine, Townswomen. Please contact us for further information.
If you need to make or review your will, contact the Will Writing Company, part of the Estate Planning Group and one of the UK's largest estate planning experts. For complete peace of mind, our viewers are being offered a free, no-obligation consultation at home with a money-back satisfaction guarantee. The first 1,000 viewers to register will also qualify for a 15% discount. It's an offer that is too good to miss. See website for details.
Are you concerned about memory loss? Many people are. It's understandable. Scientists now link memory loss associated with Alzheimer's and dementia to a rise in the level of the amino acid homocysteine in our blood. Homocysteine can be reduced by the ingredients in Betronac, a simple one-a-day supplement containing the highest doses of B vitamins, folic acid, and the powerful antioxidant NAC. Memory loss? Try Betronac, a research-based solution.
The Society of Genealogists can help you with your research. The largest family history library and archive in the UK contains some remarkable collections. Why not become a member to gain remote access to the Society's growing online database of records? The Society also runs an extensive education programme of family history courses and publications which may be relevant to your ancestry. Contact us now.
The holidays are over. Time to get healthy.
But I don't have time.
Curves provides 30-minute workouts. And didn't you say you were going to change your eating habits?
Yes, but I don't know how to.
Curves has customizable meal plans. Come on, let's do it.
But I'll never follow through.
I'll be your personal coach. Designed specifically for women, Curves is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 30-minute workouts, customizable meal plans, and personal coaching. Visit your local Curves now for a chance to win a trip to the Caribbean.
Since 1929, Townswomen's Guilds has been one of Britain's leading women's groups. Today, it continues to be an effective voice for women and offers them support and friendship opportunities. Members meet regularly at individual guilds throughout the UK to discuss relevant local and national issues, as well as participating in a wide range of diverse activities. The national organisation provides additional benefits, such as a quarterly magazine, Townswomen. Please contact us for further information.
Higher divorce rates and a decreasing number of marriages in the UK mean it's increasingly common for people to be single as they reach retirement. More than 3 million over 50s in the UK live alone. Many are eager to meet new people, but sometimes that can feel like an impossible task.
I joined TG in 2002. because I had quite a demanding job and was realising that I was due to retire within a few years, and felt that that would leave quite a hole within my life, so needed something to fill the gap. I knew a friend of mine who came along to this TG, and she said, why don't you come along and see if it's for you? So I came along and was amazed to meet people that I hadn't seen for years. Although we'd lived in the same village, I hadn't seen them. So it was almost like a reunion for me. And I really enjoyed the meeting. I enjoyed the speaker. I enjoyed the friendliness of the meeting. It was really good. And I think there and then I decided that I would like to join the Townswomen's Guild.
The main objective of TG is, if I could sum it up as the 3 Fs: forum, friendship and fun. The forum covers our campaigning side, and the friendship and fun speaks for itself. And that is that's a great part of TG, because not all ladies want to get involved in the campaigns, but as an organisation we certainly do. But it's the friendship and fun, I think, that attract people to us in the first place.
We have a few successes really. We have raised a lot of money for charities over the 26 years that the Guild has been formed. We've probably raised, around £30,000 over those years. We always choose a charity or 2 or 3 charities each year to raise money for. We've raised money through a lot of different events. We've had social evenings, we've got a drama group, and we've put on pantomimes, which we thoroughly enjoy, and raised a lot of money, and always had support from our menfolk, doing the back jobs for pantos and things like that. And they also support us in many ways, our menfolk. So although we are a ladies group, we don't forget that a lot of us have got husbands at home, and they're willing to help us as well.
2 years ago, the situation regarding the treatment of elderly patients in hospital was a very great concern, which is still ongoing actually, isn't it? And we launched a campaign called Hear My Voice, and we had the nursing profession and the geriatric profession come to speak to us at a conference, and we had speakers on the subject at our AGM, and that was very successful.
I love the debating aspects of it, and giving ladies something to think about with the issues that the Townswomen's Guild discuss, the mandates that they do and the surveys that they do, with more than just tea and chat. We really do discuss some important issues, and that we feel that we contribute to the national thinking of townswomen and life in general.
This is Great Worley Townswomen's Guild's tablecloth, and any time that a member joins, we ask them to sign their name on the tablecloth, and one of our members then embroiders the names on the tablecloth. At present, it is Barbara Holmes, who was a past chairman of our guild.
I joined with friends. They were just starting up at the time, and they were starting this drama group, and I thought, that sounds very good. So that was my first role in the drama. I was the ghost, and we performed at Bloxwich Theatre, and that was very good. And then I got the book for it, I think.
My role in Choir Master is to produce programs for various venues, including national venues like this one this Christmas, where we're singing Coventry Cathedral, but also to sing at, like last Thursday, we were at a flower club meeting and we did a concert of flowers and songs. So we sing a song and then the demonstrator of flowers replicates that in flowers to represent what she thinks the music sounded like. We have travelled extensively. Our first major singing event was when all the choirs that belonged to the Townswomen's Guild from all over the country met at the Albert Hall, and that was a very large event. Since then we have sung twice at Lichfield Cathedral, once for Princess Anne, and we have sung in St Martin in the Fields twice. We've sung in Chester Cathedral, and as I said earlier, we are singing this Christmas on the 17th of December at Coventry Cathedral. I enjoy bringing music to various venues and other people, so that I like to think that we bring through the Townswomen's Guild and through our singing ourselves and making other people's life happier, whatever age group we are singing to.
If you've been busy, if you've had a busy working life for years and you perhaps have not kept in touch with social groups, it's very difficult to suddenly find yourself with nothing to do and you can be home day after day, all on your own. But what I would say is, you know, Townswomen's Guild, TG, we're a very friendly group. We welcome any lady who wants to come and join us. So, you know, if you can find out where your local TG group is, but do something, you know, it's just getting out there, embracing yourself to do something.
It's important when ladies do retire that they get out of the house and join a group such as Townswomen Guild, and then they've got that support behind them. You know, loneliness can be a terrible thing, and even busy people can go home, shut the door, and they can be lonely, you know.
Social contact is an essential human need that has a direct effect on health and emotional well-being. There are guilds, clubs and new hobbies that offer real benefits for social, physical and mental health. Most importantly, they promise fresh and exciting paths to pursue in retirement.